If I move forward to our next question, this comes from Ansar Zafar. He's already a member of the community, but his question is related to the whole issue of Islam and the different denominations we find within Islam. And his question is specifically, he uses the word splitting of the Islamic faith. As you already know, Islam has sects. However, isn't the splitting into sects condemned by the Holy Quran? I mean, yes, there are denominations within Islam, but he's talking about specific Quranic references which condemn that Islam should be split in such a way. Jahangir Sahib.
Well, that's a very good question, and I know that there is another question which is hiding behind it. I'd like to come to that if I may. In Surah Al-An'am, for example, we see that Allah is condemning people who divide their religion into sects. Shi'un is called, into different sects, and Allah tells the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and Muslims are addressed there as well, have nothing to do with them, have no concern with that. And indeed this is taken up by the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, who condemns this in the harshest of terms when he said in that very famous hadith which all Muslims know, that when he said sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that the people of the book got divided into 72 sects. He said, my community will divide into 73. And he said 72 of them will be in the fire and only one will be the correct one. Now the question which is hiding behind this is, specifically regarding the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat, it's that we already have 72 sects in Islam. The damage is already great as it is. Now you people have come and have added another sect to all these sects already in existence. Isn't that a bad thing? But in fact they're not looking at the question in the proper way, because they have to try and think, how will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala solve this question of all those 72 sects which are already there?
Indeed.
The Holy Prophet Muhammad has already said that all of them are in the fire, all 72 of them. So there is no more question then of taking any one of them and making that turning that one into the main one, into which all the people from the other sects could converge, into which they could enter. And then it would be one jama'ah, it would be one community, because they're all in the fire. So how can Allah take a community which is said by the Holy Prophet himself, not by me, by the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, to be in the fire? So the answer to that is that Allah himself creates a new community, and this is the 73rd one. And it's a bit like, just to have a kind of an analogy, if we have, for example, 72 plates of biscuits all put in a circle, then Allah's plan would be to put one big plate in the middle of all those 72 plates, which is empty.
Yes.
But then he gives the call, and the biscuits start coming out from all these 72 plates into the one in the middle, so they start emptying, and the plate in the middle, which is Allah's plate, gets filled. And this is exactly the analogy which you can apply to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. We are that group into which the people, the Muslims and all the other groups are coming. In us you will find Sufis, Tijanis, Wahhabis, Deobandis, Malikis, they're all here, Shias, they're all here. They all come and then they become united into one community.
And that's a key word you use there, united. It's not to divide,
yes, it's not to unite. Exactly. Yeah. So the one last community created by Allah is the one He creates to remove the people from the ones who are in finnar, in the fire, and to bring them all back into unity again under one leader, which is the Khalifa now, which is a great blessing that the Jamaat Ahmadiyya has. So we have to look at it in this respect. So yes, the Holy Quran definitely condemns the creation of sects. The Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ also condemned it, but he also said it would happen. And the answer to that would be that in the end Allah would make one jama'ah, and out of all those sects then the people would come into the jama'ah, and then they'd all they wouldn't be divided anymore, they'd be united. That would be the true Islam.